So welcome to our Sharing Shaklee Immunity pop-up. I'm going to be distracted by Mila. A quick what to expect. Our pop-up is going to be about 20 minutes. We're going to share some stories, share a nice presentation tonight. We have a lot of info to go over. So stay tuned for information as well at the end on how to receive a free gift. We are going to do a Q&A at the end as well, if anybody is able to stay on after the 20 minutes. And if they have any questions about anything in the presentation that we're going over. I also want to say, while you're listening to the presentation, please pay attention to one of our groundbreaking products, which was developed after 40 years of research. Interferon, it's an exclusive formula. It's protected by 3 different patents, and it's a unique blend of 4 powerful plant extracts. So it's all natural, and it's amazing for the immune system. And it really is a breakthrough in immune health and science. So like I said, we have a lot of information tonight. I want to make sure you have a pen and a pencil or paper, take notes of anything that piques your interest so that we can further discuss it. And your wellness advisor, who is whoever invited you tonight, will follow up with you after the presentation. After the pop-up. So let's see, I'm going to whoops. Sorry, ladies. Here is the PowerPoint. Okay, can everybody see that?
It's a blank screen.
Oh, it's a blank screen. Resume share. Let's see.
Okay, I was able to see your PowerPoint, but it didn't have a slide on there.
Share screen, here it is.
Okay.
All right, now is it there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about immune health. And once again, thank you all for joining us. And basically, we're going to focus on taking a look at our immune system and what that affects on a daily basis. Everybody knows what your immune system is. It's one of the most complex system in the human body. It protects the body from all the harmful toxins, influences that we get from the environment, everything that surrounds us on a daily basis. Now, to help support your immune system, some of the things that we're going to talk about today is, as the screen says, good nutrition, healthy weight, good sleep, stress reduction, and exercise and rest. One of the key components of maintaining a healthy immune system is nutrition. You know, the good old saying, you are what you eat. Protein is really important in whatever you choose, whether it be meat, fish, poultry, low fat, dairy, non-fat, fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans, and also healthy fats. Sometimes we tend to forget about healthy fats, which is olive oil, nuts, and seeds. Now, getting to a healthy weight is also a big component in maintaining a healthy immune system. A lot of people struggle to lose weight. They look at the latest fads in dieting, which can also end up resulting in slowing down your metabolism, losing muscle, and that's why most crash diets, fail. So the key to losing the right kind of weight is basically focusing on preserving the muscle to help keep up your metabolism at the same time that you're burning calories and you're active or at rest. And as an added benefit, you'll see a difference in your shape. We had actually a great conversation earlier today about that and how it's not always on the scale, but in the inches. And we also have to pay attention to that when we're focusing on healthy weight. I also want to put in there, just give some information about, we have some exciting news in January after the new year. coming up in regards to healthy weight. So please stay tuned for information about that program as well if you are interested. One of the other things I want to talk about is sleep. Sleep is a big component in supporting healthy immune system, because if we don't get enough sleep, it can weaken our immune system. You know, it's important to get to bed early at the same time, shutting off electronics an hour before going to sleep. No caffeine at least 6 hours before bed. You know, sometimes I don't end up doing that as well, and I can always feel the effect. Avoiding alcohol and exercising. Exercising just helps to relax either before bed or in the morning, whatever it is. It does help you throughout the day and to help you get a better night's sleep. Stress, stress, stress. One of the huge stressors on your immune system. And once again, one of the ways to manage that is exercise, meditation, or yoga, which is what I love, one of my favorites. Unplugging, which means, you know, putting your phone down, turning off electronics, getting off the TV, and staying positive. Positivity is a big component, and your mindset really helps so much more in reducing your stress than you can really imagine until you start doing it on a regular basis. So like we said, exercise can boost your immune system. Everybody knows this. It's staying consistent, which is the hardest part. So just choosing exercises that you actually enjoy, and really a minimum of 2 to 3 hours a week. Actually, the slide says 2.5 hours per week, but 2 to 3 hours a week, you know, 2 or 3 times a week, whether it be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just to help increase your heart rate. Lift weights, because that helps support bone and lean body mass. And then, like I said before, keeping it consistent and making it a habit is key. So, making healthy food choices every single day can be challenging. That's an important statement, because it really does take mental fortitude to be able to make the right choices on a daily basis. So one of the things that we like to talk about is how Shaklee makes it simple. Our entire team, all of us, we've done this, been using Shaklee, and we just have a great program. And some of my friends and family on here have done the program as well. We really customize it to your needs, and then it's basically vitamins, minerals, healthy nutrients. So powering up your immunity, one of the things that I mentioned earlier on today was Nutrifuron, and we're also going to go into detail a little bit more about the triple defense boost. So Nutrifuron is for Shaklee and for us in general is just a breakthrough in immune science. It's basically to help support your immune function. What it does, I'm going to read this because I always get confused with these words. Patented phytonutrient blend shown in laboratory studies to naturally increase interferon at the cellular level. So it's just 2 caplets daily. And there really is a difference in Shaklee. Like I said before, 40 years of research. Dr. Kojima, he just spent decades on really screening, researching in different plants and botanicals to help make this product. And I'm going to actually have Ruthie tell you a little bit more about the Nutrifuron.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Tanya. In Dr. Kojima's discovery, he actually discovered interferon, which is used very commonly for fighting cancer. And our own body makes it, but as we age, that ability diminishes. And so it's really important to have this discovery and this available to us, because it's a natural interferon. And what it does is that it's a modulator that if your immunities are low, it brings it up to where it should be. And if your immunities are overactive or too high, nutrifuron will bring them down to where it's supposed to be, at a level just a right constant level for you. And a lot of people think that this spikes the immune system, but it doesn't. If there's a rise in their immune system, it's because it was too low or suppressed. So I find that very interesting and just an incredible discovery. They said that if you were try to take the 4 herbs that are make this combination, that you would not get the same effect as this combination that Shaklee has. That's what makes it really, really special. Tanya?
Thank you so much. So we're going to move forward a little bit and really talk about why Shaklee is so important for us, and what you can really do to help your immune system, and some of the newest Shaklee powerhouses, as the slide says. One of our newest products is a triple defense boost, and this is a powder drink. It helps to support, boost, and defend your immune system. It increases your immune cells, and it also has vitamin C, zinc, vitamin D, elderberry, and it tastes great. It has a great berry flavor. And some of the reasons why we love it is, like I said before, great tasting. It is powerful because it has a blend of the supporting, the boosting, and the defending. So it's kind of like an all-in-one when it comes to immunity. It's also gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, non-GMO, and kosher. No artificial sweeteners or preservatives. And I'm actually going to pass it on now to Billy, because she's going to give us her recipe, a great recipe for this tea that she loves to use on a regular basis.
Okay, one of my favorite immune products that I enjoy is the tea that I learned to make a few years ago from Adiba herself. I learned at the time that we were using pomegranate sticks to make the tea. But now that we have elderberry and the triple defense boost, I'm going to substitute them for the pomegranate. And all you need is a gallon of water, a small cucumber, ginger, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and you make this gallon and I let it ferment like 24 hours before I start drinking it. I drink a cup in the morning, hot, and it replaces my coffee, and it gives me the energy that I need. If I have a slump like my 3 o'clock where I just want to take a nap, I'll drink a cold glass and it rejuvenates me, and I can continue on for the rest of the day. If you guys are interested in learning, how to make this tea, it's really very simple. Just, let us know down at the chat, give us your name and your phone number, and we'll be happy to share it with you. This tea is also really good. I have found that it's when you're on the 7-day cleanse, and even on the Prove It Challenge, which I'm starting today, it helps to make it through the day, and it kind of helps with your hunger pangs. So, it's really a good item, and you're at the same time, you're building up your immune system, especially now that the flu season is coming upon us. So just let us know and we'll share it with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Billy. Okay, I'm gonna go move on to the next slide. I'm gonna basically go through some of the other products that we have to support your health. And in just trying to keep in with our time frame, I'm gonna go through these and then we can definitely answer any questions after at the Q&A. Vitamin C, and basically we have a vitamin C that's not manufactured, I'm sorry, vitamin C isn't manufactured or stored in the body. So we really do have to focus on replenishing this through diet. And we have several different ways and dosages to do that. The first one is Vita C 500, which is a high potency vitamin C, and it helps to raise your blood levels of vitamin C for up to 12 hours. It also has antioxidants, and it helps with the health of eyes, teeth, gums, bones, muscles, and blood vessels. The other product that we have is Vitalized Immunity, which Adiba is going to go into detail specifically, but I think one of the most important thing to get from this slide is that it provides about 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, which is as much as 16 oranges. So Adiba, why don't you?
Yeah, like, can you imagine eating 16 oranges a day? It's really one of my favorite products because it's so much vitamin C, and like Tanya was sharing, is that it's water soluble, so it doesn't stay in our bodies. This is a great time of year with the cold and flu season around. It's just to really make sure you have plenty of vitamin C. And as Tanya is sharing, I can't help, we're sharing a lot of information with you today and a lot different products. But what I want to point out the most is that we have a team here, and when you get a Shaklee product, you get 100% money back guarantee, and you get us and the doctors at Shaklee to advise you. And that's what really is exciting. I mean, I just can't help but smile to see how have you all here together to hear this. So we're all here for you. But the vitamin C, the vitalized immunity, you can put it in hot water, you can put it in cold water. I mix it now with the elderberry that Billy shared with you. It makes an amazing fizzy kind of drink. And you can add it, we're gonna talk about the Shaklee Defend and Resist. So you can mix it with a lot of things, and the flavor is just so good. And I love it that you can do it hot or cold. So when in the wintertime, you can have it like a hot tea. And I didn't share that with the team, but I thought about it, Billy, with that tea, when you make it hot in the morning, you could add one of those tablets in there. It comes in a big round tablet that you put in there. So that's another idea that we came up with. And that's what I love the team about. We come up with so many different ideas. But here is a safe way to eat to get the value of the vitamin C of 16 oranges a day. Thanks, Tanya. Let's get it back to you here.
Thank you, Adiba. So the next one that we're going to talk about is a chewable vitamin C, and it's actually perfect for the whole family. It is no artificial sweeteners or preservative, and it's a high potency vitamin C, about 250 milligrams per tablet. So there's definitely a lot of different kinds of vitamins C products, and like Adiba said, that's the reason why we are here to help you, and if you're interested, kind of figure out what would be best for you and which product to really focus on. The next one is Defend and Resist. And I love this. It says, when you feel that first tickle. And I'm going to pass this on to Sharon, and she's going to talk a little bit more, but it actually helps to stimulate the body's natural resistance during seasonal changes, which is hugely important for me as well with allergies and immunity. So if you want to talk a little bit about that, Sharon, I'm going to pass it on to you.
You gotta unmute yourself, Sharon. Sharon, you're muted. We can't hear you.
I unmuted it once and then somehow it said the host is
You're
muted.
good.
Okay. Okay, I was reading this little chart about the problem and the benefits. So this chart is great. If anybody would like a copy of it, just let me know. I can text it or email it. This will address the colds and the flu, sore throat, a lot of different things here, bacterial or viral infections, fever, herpes, and poison ivy, skin eruptions. And my daughter gets poison ivy really badly. And I let her know about this today, and she was very excited. We've been doing Shaklee for 27 years, and I didn't realize how versatile this product is. And it can be swallowed or crushed, and like we were saying, as a tea, and it's an anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer. So as I said, just let me know if you'd like a copy of this chart, because it's amazing what it'll do. So back to you, Tanya.
Thank you, Sharon. So I'm gonna go through the last few slides quickly because I know it's 7:52 and we really want to try to stick to the 20 minutes, and then you guys can ask questions after. So the next few things that we're going to talk about is just, we do have products for kids as well for immunity. We have the Incredivites, which is for kids ages 4 to 12. And then we also have the Super Immunity Gummies, which are a new product. And those are the immune system products for the children. And then basically, to just kind of go through a summary, a foundation for a healthier life. One of our new products is the Meology. So they're basically multivitamins and then the plant protein or soy protein shake. And actually, if you take the Meology assessment today, well, actually, if you take the Meology assessment by Friday at midnight, then your wellness advisor will follow up with you about a free gift. So we'll give you some more information about that as well if you would like to at the Q&A. So we're all here as your wellness advisors. I just want to let you know that we are here to help you get started. Don't forget to put your name in the chat to say where you're from. And we're going to wrap this up with, this pop-up with a powerful short video, and then we're going to do the brief Q&A. So if you can hang on after, we'd love to see you.
Is today the day you make it?
So here's my question. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Choice to eat better, sleep better, exercise more. Healthy living isn't some impossible goal. It's a choice you can make right now, and you don't have to go it alone. So maybe it's not when will you make the choice, rather, when will we?
It goes off without a hitch.
Great job.
It was just meant to wrap it up at the end, right?
I know,
That's
right? Maybe I just flustered with the kids asking me where the pizza was. What's the phone number? We want to call them.
All right.
Okay.
Well, have a good night.
Take care.
Night. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good night. So does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to touch base on?
Or a testimonial.
Yeah, what has any of you have done for any, things that have helped you stay healthy and boost your immune system? You have any cool recipes or ideas that you've tried?
Angela had a thing happen the other day that she thought could be a testimonial. I don't know if she feels like sharing it now.
What happened?
Yeah, I can. Hold on. And of course, the phone starts ringing. Go ahead. I'll share. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was out walking my daughter's dog. She has a black female German Shepherd. And long story short, Mina is her name. She decided she was going to take off after another dog. Well, I didn't have as good a hold on her as I thought I did. So when she lunged, she took me with her and I hit the pavement. I hit on my left side, which of course it startled me. I was more concerned with what the dog was going to do, but I scared this other woman completely to death. She said, "Are you okay?" But anyway, I was just shocked the next day that, first of all, I didn't break my hip because I hit directly on top of my left hip. And neither was I sore, which that probably shocked me the most, that I wasn't sore, but because my whole body, I could tell, was jarred from what had happened, like within the next several hours. You just feel like, this is not going to be good tomorrow. But I was just amazed by that. I've been taking Shaklee pretty regularly for a while now. I started years ago at the age of 30. I'm now 53, and I took them pretty regularly for a while early on, and then just got away from it. But I've been hitting it pretty heavy lately, and that showed me what taking the osteomatrix is doing for me, just because the osteoporosis runs on my mom's side of the family. She has it. So I was I don't know, I was sold already on the supplements, but that even more so just really clinched it for me.
And I saw her the very next day and she was like, "Guess what happened?"
Yeah, I said, I think this is my Shaklee testimonial. I hit the pavement really hard and I didn't break anything. So I was very grateful for that.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, as a group, we talk and, things come up that we don't make a connection. It's like it becomes normal. And then we realize how it was before Shaklee. And it's amazing. Like I am, just, my story back in the military when I joined, and, I was into my 20s when I got out, and how I was at the doctors all the time, and taking whatever prescription they give me. And I mean, they wanted to do surgery on my neck because my spine, there was something wrong with it, and all this stuff. I didn't have surgery, but here I am, about to turn 60 in like a couple of months. And I'm like, I'm so grateful. It's amazing. You just don't, you take things for granted. And, before Shaklee, I was taking other vitamins. I had started, taking stuff from the store, and when I was pregnant I took the prenatal ones, but it's just amazing the difference. Yeah, it just kind of, you kind of forget about it. So I can relate, Angela. Like you don't think about it until something happens, like, oh, I'm glad I had this insurance kind of inside of me.
That was a test, and Shaklee passed.
This is the vitalized immunity in a glass. I think if it stayed warm enough, you see what it does? It just fizzes up. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there you go.
Like a seltzer feeling.
And it is just so tasty. Like if you mix it with the Hydrate, which is a sports nutrition, sports drink that gives you electrolytes, a little bit of that in there is just amazing. And the electrolytes are really great for your immunity too, just to keep your body hydrated, because we tend to get away from drinking enough water also when it's cold outside. So that's a really important thing to remember, is to stay hydrated. And we're not here to say just take those supplements and you're good to go. Just like Tanya shared, you know, it's about getting plenty of rest. I would definitely add hanging around positive people is top priority. Stay away from those that drag you down. That should be like the top of the list. You know, keep a healthy weight, and rest and prayer and exercise and sleep. And so it's all together. But this time of year, the immunity is really, you know, something to kind of boost a little bit extra so we can make it through these winter months. Does anyone have any comments or questions? How do you think Tanya did with her beautiful presentation? Let's hear some of your comments.
She did a great job.
Did a great job.
Thank you, everybody.
27 pages.
Oh, look at that. There are thumbs up. I didn't know you could do that. All right, look at all these thumbs up. I didn't even know how to do that. That's so cool.
Either. How do you do a thumbs up?
Look at all these thumbs up for you, Tanya. That's awesome.
Oh, it's under the reactions. See?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Reactions. Oh, yeah.
All right. Thumbs up for Tanya.
of course, I can't find it.
Okay.
I can't do anything on a PC.
Oh, but you know, just in the chat, if you'd like to have one of us get back with you with the recipe for that triple T, and then whoever invited you, get back with them to do that meology test if you haven't done it before, and then we're going to give you a little gift, because you're not obligated to do anything. The meology assessment is totally free, but it gives you just super powerful information about nutrition and what you can take and how it can help you and things like that. So it's just worth taking it. And then whatever you want to purchase and get started on, you can do the whole package. You can pick and choose. But I really encourage you to, you know, just take the assessment and get that information. It's, you know, information can be really powerful, but also remember, information without action is useless. I read that just today. You know, education without action is, you know, powerless or something like that. But yeah, you know, this is what we're here for, is to really give the information, share it with you so you can be empowered and take that information and make those steps. And we're here to support you.
I also wanted to just reiterate, because my sister just asked me a question and sent me a message in regards to the meology. You know, I had mentioned on the presentation that if you take the meology assessment, which is the personalized nutrition assessment, then your wellness advisor will get in touch with you in regards to a free gift. And I know that there's several people here that have already taken the meology assessment, and I didn't know if anybody had wanted to share, or we definitely, even if you have any interest in any of the other products, you know, we could always do especially samples of the protein shakes or anything. But like Adiba said earlier, everything is 100% money back guarantee. So if you order something and you don't like it, even if you've used half of it, send it right back. And
Or we could even send them our meology packets just so they see what it's all about.
Yeah.
If anybody were interested in that.
All right. Well, in the chat, if everyone could share with us, if you want to, what is a big, at least one thing that you got out of this, so we can really use the information and be able to get better at getting the fun education out to the world. If you could share with us in the chat something that you really either learned or was an aha moment for you, or was good to hear again, kind of a reminder, that'll be pretty cool. So we can see, feedback always helps.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Olga, for the update. And then next week, what are we doing? Are we doing the?
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes.
So maybe Ruthie, you can share a little bit about next week. It's going to be more than a pop-up.
Yeah, it's going to be more than our 20 minutes pop-up. With the holidays around the corner, we thought we'd like to do try our hand at an open house and share gift ideas, recipes, ways to wrap gifts, and other information. So it's going to actually, our open house is going to actually last for an hour, but you're free to come and go anytime during that hour that you want. And then, as all meetings, it'll be recorded as well. But we've got a few really fun, neat suggestions and ideas, and we look forward to other people sharing with us their favorite gifting ideas as well. So that's next week at this same time and this same link.
I noticed somebody said they wanted the tea recipe, and I'm not sure who it was. So if anybody does want that tea recipe, just let your upline know, or your
Whoever has just their name as the iPhone, who's that?
right. I wasn't sure. Who is it?
So that's Iris who asked for the recipe, and
Okay.
I can get that to her.
Okay, so you know
Well,
that.
I love Melissa also wrote, I learned that 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C is 16 oranges.
That's cool.
and probably depends on the orange.
Yes.
Yeah, remember we talked about that the last time, about the nutritional value in the fruits and vegetables are not the same, like all the time. And then what else do we have?
To trying to reduce stress.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And the kids' vitamins.
Yeah.
The gummies. And actually, Ruthie, I know Ruthie was going to talk a little bit about the kids' vitamins, and she's got some great information on that, but we ran out of time. But if you could touch base on that for if anybody has an interest in it. I know Iris had mentioned it.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
good, Ruthie.
Yeah.
Sure. Like at the beginning of the video, it was suggested to get on the basic program of a protein drink and supplements. This is a great protein drink, the meal shakes, a great place to start kids on. They can take the other shakes as well, but sometimes it's an acquired taste. And if you'll try the meal shakes, my grandkids drink these up like crazy. And if you get them in your house, be careful for trying them yourself, because you'll be in competition to drink this. They're so good. And especially now, coming into cold season, cold temperatures, it makes great hot chocolate. And the kids can throw some marshmallows on the top. The multivitamin is the kids' Incredivites. This also has lactoferrin in it. That is an immune booster as well. So that's another good way for them to get some immunities, because usually kids don't eat like they should. None of us really do, but especially it's hard to get kids and picky eaters to eat like they should. So it's really important to have them take the vitamins. And then now our new brand new immunity elderberry based gummy chews, cherry flavored. They're delicious, and the kids really gulp those up too, but they're specifically for immunities. Tanya had mentioned the vitamin C comes in a chewable form. These taste like sweet tarts, and like creamy sweet tarts. Very, very good and really important for kids because they don't ever get enough vitamin C. And with it being water soluble, they use it up really quickly. So you'll notice runny noses, and like little allergies, sneezes, and all that kind of thing is greatly diminished with vitamin C regularly. It's just like us, if you take them regularly, have your kids take them very regularly, you'll notice a big difference.
And I heard someone suggest that, for adults that don't want to swallow tablets, that's one option also is our chewable. So even with the gummies for the immunity, that's, that can be an option. And that's what we're here for. If you have someone that is not sure about what to take, or if they can swallow the tablets or this or that, is that we're here to help you sort through that and find something to just ensure that you're able to get those nutrients in you. And if you weren't on the Zoom last week, I had mentioned just recently, I called Shaklee directly on the product line. This is available for you. So if you have any allergies to anything, or you want to recommend the products to someone and they're allergic to something, the person I had called for, her son has celiac, and I mean, there's so many things that he can't consume. He's so highly allergic. So even the staff and the scientist or the Dr. Jamie McManus, she looks over the information for you, and they are so helpful to make sure that we can, put a program together for you that you can work with, that make sure that you're not allergic to the stuff. You can be allergic to, like soy or things like that. Nuts, let you know which products have any traces of anything. And then that's the biggest important part for me. How many of us can go to the doctor and sit for 30 minutes like I did, over 35 minutes, I think it was, on the phone with Shaklee, and they went through everything with me and had that conversation with me. I know I can't go to Costco and find someone to sit with me for 35 minutes to research all the ingredients and make sure I'm not allergic to any of the stuff there. So to me, that's the Shaklee difference. And that's what I love about, we're here to really make healthy happen for you, for each of you. And then that's how we're going to shift, from the way we are to a much healthier, more prosperous world, and making healthy happen every day. Okay, we discovered who the iPhone person is. Oh, there she goes. She put her name up now. Because she was like, I want the recipe too.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I think they just got that tea. Have you tried it yet?
Yes, we did. Sorry. You know what? I'm so used to using the Zoom on my laptop for school that it's already like pre-done, and didn't realize that. And I'm like, wait, it's me. My mom and I did try the tea. It was very good, but we noticed the first time we did it hot, and we had like smaller size cups, and we poured the whole packet in. So it was super strong. So we're going to have to use moving forward, use it one pack, but split one pack between the two of us. Because after we did it, I read it has to be 8 ounces of water. And I was like, oh, I should have read the instructions first, right? But it was very good. Very, very good. Very tasty. I love anything berry flavored, so I liked it.
Was that the elderberry or the pomegranate? The elderberry?
No, she's talking about the triple. I thought you were talking about the triple defense boost.
Okay.
Oh, I was talking about the tea, the elderberry tea.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the triple defense.
You can add that triple defense boost if you like strong taste, and that's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also started taking the liquid, was it the Vitalia? The liquid multivitamin with iron.
Liquidly.
Liquidly, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have like severe anemia. My iron is really, really low since giving birth. And I was taking like the Whole Foods over the counter one, and it was disgusting. And I like cringed every time I took it. And the first time I took that one, I was like, oh, this is delicious. It went down so easy. And actually I made my mom try it this morning too, and she was like, oh, it tastes so good. And you can see like all the little like the pieces inside, and she's like, this is really natural. So yeah, I'm waiting for all the other stuff I ordered. I actually am excited because I ordered the kids Vita C boost. I don't know the names of anything, I'm sorry. The kids vitamin C boost.
We had talked about the chewable vitamin C, and we had
Yes.
talked about why it says ages 4 and up. Remember, I think I asked you ladies, because her baby's 6 months old, so we said you just crush it up and put it in her baby food. But we had said that the only reason why they say ages 4 and up is because they cannot do testing on children under the age of 4. Is that correct? Right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Just to clarify that.
Yeah. The same
Yeah.
thing with pregnant women. They won't test on pregnant women or children. So that's why they put that in there to consult your physician on it. But everything is food, the highest quality food based. So it's very good and healthful for the children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll be very helpful, especially here in Boston, and with like the COVID and the flu season and everything going so crazy, and I'm like paranoid about even bringing her out now. So I think that will kind of give me peace of mind if she has something to like protect her. And then I'm starting to take all of them too. I'm switching over from, the over the counter ones that I'm taking to these now. I was like finishing out what I had. So I'm excited to get them in the mail and start taking them.
Good
That's
deal.
awesome. And talking about testing, Shaklee has never and will never test on animals. And they try it out on us because they're so safe. I mean, it's really about making sure that it gets absorbed and not so much that you're going to have a reaction to the products. But they don't do any animal testing, which is really a huge thing for me and other people out there also.
It would be nice though if they made vitamins for animals.
Oh, you know what? I've given them to I have an incredible story of my
I was gonna say, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, my first German Shepherd was diagnosed with lymphoma and was to the point that he couldn't eat or drink or anything anymore. That was it. I started putting all these Shaklee products in a blender and making a puree out of it with some of his food. And I used a turkey baster and I basically force fed him and gave him water that way.
Mm-hmm.
And he lived, they gave him like maybe 6 weeks. He lived over 6 months longer.
Wow.
And he started eating on his own and he started playing. He honestly couldn't even eat or drink anymore. He was shutting down. And I force fed him with the turkey baster. And there's a little piece of me that still until today, because once he started eating, I quit doing all that. And I was like, what if I had just continued? It's like, but yeah, he was a beautiful German Shepherd. It was just really just beautiful.
My dog has horrible allergies. I should start giving him some alfalfa.
Alfalfa. Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
just gonna say that. Try it for Opie. He has horrible allergies.
Suffers, poor dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyone that wants to leave, we're just chatting and it's being recorded. So like, don't feel, because we're just talking and this is the after party. So you can leave anytime you want or ask any questions. We'd love to have you stay, but just wanted to make sure you don't feel weird about leaving if you gotta go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Billy.
how-
I gotta mention Billy. Can I share your story, Billy, about the 2 inches?
oh,
Okay. Give us a thumbs up if you think 2 inches around your hips in 1 week loss of 2 inches is a big deal. She
I
was,
didn't think it was a
she
big,
was thinking it's no big deal. She lost 2 inches around her hips doing the 7-day cleanse. I think that is just awesome.
you know, I noticed that I had bought these pair of pants when I guess at the beginning of the virus.
Uh-huh.
And then I didn't, when I went to try them on, they didn't fit. They were too tight. And I thought, oh my gosh, you know, I really have gained weight. Well, yesterday we decided to take a drive out to Wimberley and I put them on and they dipped up real easy. And I go, what? They fit. And I didn't even have to lay down to zip them up. The zipper just came up and I'm like, wow, I'm really, really surprised, you know. So yeah, it does work. You can see it more, you know, in your clothes than like we were talking earlier than on the scale. But yeah, I got those pants on and they were comfortable. They weren't binding or anything. And I go, wow.
Isn't that the best feeling?
Yes.
That's what really excited me when I
Yeah.
could get some pants on
Yeah.
and zip them up without trouble. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I
So,
love Wimberley, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Such
it's
an
you know,
easy-
we did too. You know, the only thing is don't go on a Wednesday.
Oh, what?
A lot of the shops are closed on Wednesday.
Oh,
Oh,
We were kind of disappointed, you know, but it was just a little
bummer.
short, you know, road trip.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. We didn't either.
Hey Belinda, what did you think? Any comments? I see you're still on.
Yes, I'm still on. I'm listening to you guys. Y'all are awesome. You're always amazing. I think you're amazing. You're just so inspirational and very positive all the time. I just want to tell you that.
Thank you. And you are too.
Yeah, well, I was looking at, I actually was talking, is Angela still on there? She should leave. Yeah, so I was kind of texting Angela just about like the products she was taking.
Oh yeah, I think she signed off, right?
It was Osteomatrix.
Osteomatrix. Yeah, she told me. So yeah, so I was looking into that.
Yeah, that's the one after I had my implant surgery done and the dentist told me what to take, which types of calcium, and it was all in the Osteomatrix. And he's, you know, after 1 week, I went in for a checkup and he's like, it's healing so well. So now my next step is that my bones will grow around that implant as fast as possible. They said they usually it takes, and they said it won't be before 4 months before it's ready for the cap. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But the Osteomatrix is really important. What's that, Sharon?
He'll be wanting to buy some.
I know. Hey, you know, if you have, you know, he can recommend it to his patients. They recommend prescriptions. They write prescriptions. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you were on, Belinda. I know it was last minute and you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. And if you'd like the recording, we'll have it ready sometime tomorrow afternoon. We'll put it up on YouTube.
And I still got to do that meology.
Yeah, if you do that by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll talk about a little gift for you, and that goes for everyone else too.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm so glad you came on, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here listening to everyone.
Thank you.
I appreciate all of y'all. It's like,
Oh, thank you.
yes,
I'd love to have you as one of our team members one day soon here. All right. Well, is that a wrap?